Hello everybody, I'm Drachona, and today I wanted to talk about existence. Yeah, I know that's kind of broad, but I'll explain. Recently I heard a question, and it wasn't a question that was posed to me, it was just one that I heard. And the question was, can we prove that the universe exists? Now a lot of people would say, well, we're here, aren't we? But that's not really what the question is talking about. The question is asking, can we prove that we're actually here? Not just what we see, what we experience, but can we prove beyond our perception that we are truly here? And it just struck me as an interesting question, and I actually got to thinking about my thoughts on existence and how I feel like that kind of question is ultimately pointless to ask. You can ask it if you want, but it just doesn't mean much. We can't really answer it. But here are my specific thoughts on existence. There is no real point in trying to prove that the universe exists or that we, as people, exist. Existence is a word, specifically an English word, that was created to signify a concept. Existence itself does not actually exist because it's just something we made up. But that doesn't make it worthless, and it doesn't mean we can't find meaning in the word or the concept. The reality is that everything we perceive is just that, a perception. We cannot detach our conscious mind from our perception of the universe, or some perception of the universe, some unique, and therefore also biased, filter. We generally agree that we exist because we define existence to include our conscious perception of anything as well as anything that we perceive. For example, we agree that a tree exists, regardless of whether or not we believe that it has a conscious mind, and regardless of what we actually call it. Ultimately, my point is that there is no point in trying to prove true existence, that being existence which is detached from our perception and therefore reflects a reality beyond what we perceive and define as real. We can only know what we sense, be it firsthand through something like seeing, or secondhand through something like instruments, and so on. Therefore, true existence and true reality extend only as far as what we can and choose to define. We do exist, and the universe does exist because we have generally decided that this is the case. Once we accept the fact that we operate within the limitations of our perception, and that what matters or what is real depends on our interpretations and, in many cases, general consensus, we can simply live our lives and find whatever meaning we want in life, however we want to find it. And at the same time, since it is clear that we can die independent of our perceptions of reality, we need to treat the structures which we have created as both malleable and valuable. We can decide to change what we think about anything, just as we have done in the past. We can reform reality based on the constantly changing database and method of perception, science. We can then use the information we have decided is true, or at least currently true, to expand our database of information and, more importantly, to promote our survival. We cannot prove the existence of truth or even the existence of existence, but we can develop individual and general perceptions of reality with the ultimate goal of preserving our lives through giving ourselves meaning, seeking greater understandings of the universe, and adapting to change in ways that encourage the continuance of our existence.